You upset. I'ma call you later on, baby girl, don't you forget. I'ma take you from this party, we might go and have some sex. Or we'll do that later on, now we lit like cigarettes. I thought you would stay with me. I'm yours and you're mine, I envy. So what I'm gonna do? I don't have no clue, ain't no me without you. Oh, here we go. Please let me know. Off we go. Don't leave me in the cold. Like Betty had a job. The damn thing gone wild. Said a mind, got a mind. The damn thing gone blind. Whoa, like Betty. Every time.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
All right, thanks, Unc.
Trinity Church. Remember, the taker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Man, I needed that. I was beat.
What's the point of this part even being playable? Like, what does this do for me? Reflections?
As soon as I'm ready to go.
Yeah, like, what does that do for me? It's so strange. So, you want to just walk around in your room for like 10 seconds? Man. I feel like this is one of the more underrated suits in the game. Nobody talks about the Brooklyn Vision suit. Oops.
All right, time to call Finn. Hope she answers.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn, hey, we need to talk. In person.
So you can lie to me again?
So I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity
Yo, what's
Church.
good, Adam?
No more lies. I promise.
If you're screwing with me,
Cool. Kick. Ow. Throw. Adam, were you around when I ranked up last night on Dragon Ball? I finally hit the rank that I've been wanting to be since I started playing. Oh, I made a mistake. You might be here for a bit because it's a school night. Oh yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving was today, wasn't it? Wait, you guys don't get like a few days out of school for Thanksgiving in Canada? Because in the U.S. we get like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday out of school, and then the weekend. Thanksgiving break was my favorite because it didn't give my body enough time to like detach from my sleep schedule the way that winter break did, especially because I was always travel. Yeah, today off. Oh, it's all good. I fought like 5 different opponents to get there like in a row, and I beat them all. Well, 6, but one of them rage quit. But it's funny because like I talk so much shit about how bad I am at the game all the time, but I'm like legitimately pretty nice. And where I'm at, most people in the world can't touch me. Congratulations. I appreciate it. It's been a hell of a grind to get there. This is like my favorite game to play on PS5. It's the only one that I've really come back to. I haven't really gone back and played Ratchet and Clank again. And I haven't even finished Deathloop, unfortunately, which sucks because I was super excited about it. Oh shit. Hold on. Thank you. Take a nap for me. Gravity well. But it was a pretty cool like journey to get there because I realized I was like, well, I can get there in tonight's stream. So that's what I did. Why do I not get gadgets back from finishers like in the first game? Bitch. I can't finish him? Oh, it's a different meter. I'm stupid. I played the first game more recently than I played Miles, and my brain was like, yeah, dude, focus is what you use for finishers. I forgot there's a different finisher gauge. Watching Baki. Give your dog some leftover turkey, but apparently didn't agree with the system. Oh, yeah. Some animals get like their bodies just get so used to like what you give them. I've heard a lot about Baki. I've wanted to watch. It's not that I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a little bit of it. I watched like the first 3 episodes because I'm huge into MMA, and box, just combat sports in general. So I like to watch anime that reflect that, like Megalobox, Hajime no Ippo, Kengan Ashura, God of High School, and Baki. But Baki's art style is just so strange. Like it's a barrier that like I just can't get past, and it feels unfair because people seem to really love that show. It's like, oh yeah, bro, that's like my favorite anime the last couple years. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just not doing it for me. Hold that. Oh, it was supposed to happen the way it did. Oh shit. Saturday, welcome to my friend Jaden. So there was some old man giving us a creepy smile. I'm glad that you weren't by yourself. But I feel like you might need like a slightly larger group to be out with, or somebody with a weapon or something like that. Yup. I'm up here. The church just started appearing. Jukebox, what you got for me?
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man.
I got you.
What if I'd kill
We're gonna sing along to the Michael Bublé version, actually.
you to stop lying to me? I let you
want you to stop lying to me. You didn't tell me you were the Tinkerer until I... whatever.
Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
This is the only way I can beat him.
Yeah. Were there, like, a lot of people in the area? Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Hold on. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. Oh. Of the crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame is ignored, action is his reward. Look out.
Here comes the Spider-Man.
What have I clicked on? Shit. I made a mistake. How many times have I streamed this part of the game? Spider-Man, Spider-Man, in the neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward. The chill of night at the scene of the crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, comes the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward. Look out, the Spider-Man. True. I like that version of the song. Michael Boop. Oh, I can skip this. Fuck's sake. Hold that. I like how my headphones didn't get shorted out.
Are you okay? They were gonna kill you.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is. I like that the suit is healing.
Let's find a way out of here.
That was not a feature on the PS4 version of the game.
check that computer?
It was I had the wrong computer, my bad. Kids with guns. Kids with guns.
There's the exit. Through this office.
Taking over.
Locked down.
But it won't be long. They're mesmerized. Skeletons. Where you are. Vent. Spider-Man's about to be the imposter.
Should work on the door. Hello.
It's unlocked.
I like that Miles has like the Dante approach. Like, if I break the thing, then it should work.
That security door is our way out, but I'll have to hack a few terminals to disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
What do you think? Do we stealth? I'll stealth for as long as I can.
There's two more ahead.
How do we even find those two? Did Rhino track them? No, he's just a tool. Point and shoot. An outside agent gave us their location. We can't afford to be taken by surprise. Word of advice. Watch for the
Spider sus. Spider sus.
That'll leave a mark. Don't really see the point of holding Spider-Man and Tinkerer. We should just get rid of them.
Krieger's always lurking an angle. Means they're more valuable to the company.
Comms check,
Still might
RX-22.
go slow.
No response. Nearest unit, check his last known.
People don't like Roxxon Plaza. They can move. Simple as
Copy,
that.
I'm on it.
Way's clear.
Running a cipher.
I got stuck in the... Game infuriates me. What the fuck? How'd you get up there, bud? This game shits itself sometimes. But it's worse on PS4. So, why is he going up there? Kick. Yeah. Hey, Phineas.
Okay, I'm shorting the mag line. I need you to trigger the override back there.
On it.
What's a good, like, equivalent of the noir suit? I'm not crazy about this suit, because this isn't for young Miles. I mean, I guess, like, his regular suit is, like, his best stealth option. The hell is it? Found it. What do I wear in the original game? You know what? I have an idea. Shit. Why can't I just navigate this the way I used to? Okay, so I do still have that version of the game. No, I didn't mean to... Fuck's sake. On PS4, if you try to start a new game, it tells you, hey, if you start this game, then the game that you were just playing is gonna close. The PS5 doesn't do that. Like, that's why I said, like, as much as I love this new machine that I have, this new sparkly, you know, the new hotness with all its bells and whistles, it's literally so much less convenient. There should be some sort of dashboard setting where it can just be legacy from the PS4, so I wouldn't accidentally start other games so frequently. Shit. I'm on the wall.
Looks like some kind of
Can't run any faster.
on these computers. Triggering the
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web. I'm pretty sure, though, that in the remaster, I'm still wearing the Scarlet Spider suit. Scarlet Spider 2, not 1. I love Kane. Doesn't look that heavy. Your first guitar lesson tomorrow? Nice. I've had this since Christmas 2018, and I still don't know how to use it. I know a couple chords.
Leverage I got against Miss Mason. I mean, you caught them together. Well, I mean, you caught them, but it was thanks to your intel. So clearly there's something going on there.
Some good stealth-based games. Hitman, Metal Gear Solid, Splinter Cell. Those are the only games that really do it well. Dishonored, I would say, I guess. See, first-person stealth is different because it's just not as, like, engaging, I guess. Mirror's Edge works too, but you can't really stealth for very long in that game. Some people like the stealth in Assassin's Creed. Not me, really.
Here's leverage for you. I've seen things. New form making people sick. What you did to Rick Mason. If I went public,
Yeah, but you won't. Here's the deal. You're a wanted thief.
I'm gonna play Mr. Jones about the Counting Crows. I don't know what either of those things mean.
Sat right next to mine. And we both know you're a little too self-serving for that. So, we're gonna head in and check on Miss Mason and Spider-Man, but it's kind of an invite-only party. Yeah. Bye.
Go there. No. Wait.
Do you know that guy? Is that the reason we got captured?
No. It's. I knew he worked with Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd sell me out.
I can't believe this. Listening to you.
Like, Finn, you dumbass, I got captured too. And like you said, they were going to kill me. So I can't fucking stand Finn.
That's the control room we have to get into.
So when
She gets on my nerves something serious, bro.
Got a maintenance panel here, but it needs power.
let me see what I can do.
Oh man, I gotta do the thing I just tried to do? Crazy.
There. Got power.
Accessing. I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery, like that crane.
Maybe we can use that. I'll look around.
They build engines for your APC.
Jump, Miles, damn.
Hey, crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea.
I do too.
Assembly line.
Yeah, I think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Ugh, crap. Laser shorted out.
I think I can reroute power. Nice. Webs are conducting electricity. You're good. Use a laser.
One laser coming up.
Perfect. If I overcharge the engine, it'll be explosive.
Thanks, Miles.
Explosive is just what we need to destroy those shutters.
Get down.
Let's go. Almost out.
Yeah. I like how he came in a little too hot.
That's our way out. Give me a few minutes to get it open.
Looks like they guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
All right. I'll take care of those guards. You get that door open.
This Finn is such a frustrating character in this game. Because, okay, here's the thing about, like, female characters in comic book stories typically end up falling into, like, bro, Free Guy was great. But they typically end up falling into two categories, right? You either have a damsel in distress, like Mary Jane in the Sam Raimi trilogy, or you have like someone who's so the opposite of that they're just frustrating because they make it seem like they can do everything on their own, but they clearly can't. And that's Iris West on The Flash. And every so often, you'll get a character like this or Lois Lane in the Snyderverse, a character that just never does anything that makes any fucking sense. And it's so irritating. Finn's acting like I planned all this shit, like this, like it's all according to Keikaku. Like, no.
You clear the floor. I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery if you need me to move anything. Yeah, those webs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though, so be. They know you're here. They're calling reinforcements.
Guess I'm doing this the loud way.
I mean, in theory, if I get the guys that can see me while I'm invisible and I go invisible again, I should be fine, right? That's tough. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. My camouflage just got deactivated. Bitch. I'm on the ceiling now, bitch. The part with Chris Evans, yeah. That clip started circling around Twitter recently, and everybody's acting like it's like the death of cinema for some reason. It's like, this is basically just a Super Bowl commercial. I'm like, bro, why do y'all just hate fun? That's what I don't understand. Like, why choose to be miserable? I thought it was funny. I mean, yeah, it reeked of Disney flexing what they own, but it doesn't matter. There was also a lightsaber in that same scene. Like, bro, why are you only upset about the one part?
Listen, I know you don't trust me.
You're right. I don't.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know.
Just promise to talk it through with me, okay? Promise to listen. Really
Boom.
listen.
This Free Guy Disney movie. Technically, it's a 20th Century Fox movie, but Fox got acquired by Disney while they were working on it. Notice how much the part where we whipped out the lightsaber is even better. Yeah, the lightsaber was great. It just felt like, it literally just felt like when you're in a video game and you have like cheat codes.
We're public about Rick's death.
Or like you have like mods or some shit like that. But you know, people forgot it's a video game movie.
That's the exit. Hey. Lost and found.
Thanks. I know this place. This is Krieger's lab.
Krieger has a lab?
Mostly for show, but yeah. Rick showed me a photo once.
Krieger's lab. Wait. All the current new firm project data's on here.
I've been asleep for a good amount of the day.
Krieger's name's on everything. This would destroy Roxxon.
You like my new collar? Immune to your little
Zeppy Pops. Okay. You know what, Finn? You kind of moving too slow for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gotta steer him through those tanks. Hope it weakens his armor.
Finn! Hold on. Dance EDM. I never watched him. I was never much into like Minecraft YouTube. Give me your horn. Oh, because earlier Gonki was like, "Hey, did you get his horn? Like, was it a piece of his horn?"
Oh my god, he's throwing a tank! Maybe if I charge the engines. Guess Rosson didn't plan for exploding engine blocks when they designed your new armor. We need to put him down permanently.
Permanently.
Kill the guy. That's not how we work.
Trying to get your sleep schedule fixed. I feel you. My shit's been fucked up for the last like 3 days because I was up till 6 a.m. because I was mad at somebody.
Rosson armor's disabled. You're up. On it. Ready for some zappy pops, big guy? He's done. We've almost got him. Don't stop. We're gonna break him.
Got him. Like those horror Happy Wheels videos, bro. Happy Wheels was my shit for the longest time. I was all in for Happy Wheels. I used to love that shit.
Be right back.
Spider-Man. Did you guys see that Will Poulter is going to be playing Adam Warlock? Twitter is bullying him. I feel bad for actors, man. They just be doing what they do, and then suddenly, everyone's yelling at them. One of the Fast and Furious movies came out yesterday. It had The Rock. If it had The Rock, it was either 5, 6, 7, or 8. What is the plot of these movies? To be fair, if you watch them all, if you watch 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 9, it makes sense. But if you watch 1 and then 9, then you'll be very confused. Like, the escalation sounds ridiculous, because it used to be they were stealing DVD players, and now they're preventing a nuclear holocaust. However, the escalation, though extreme, is gradual and consistent across the movies. But there is a point where you can tell that they just decided to go as ridiculous as possible, and it's right around 4, what's Fast and Furious, I think that one's called. Because the first one is The Fast and The Furious. The fourth one is Fast and Furious. Will Poulter, he's the guy from The Millers with the eyebrows. He's part of that meme. He was also in Midsommar. He was in Detroit. He was in Maze Runner, I think. But he's a really good actor. And he got cast as Adam Warlock in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And everybody's like, he's not, they're basically calling him ugly. And I think that that's really fucked up. But hey.
Family. My family's dead. Yankee. I need help.
I'm gonna go grab a washcloth, some antibiotics.
Miles? Where have you... ¿Pero qué pasó? What are you wearing?
Open with Vin Diesel waking up with a woman after they clearly had sex, and I said, what about family Vin Diesel? Okay, that's not his fault. Because in the fourth movie, he thought his wife died. And she didn't come back until 6, and she'd been brainwashed by the bad guys. And then she had amnesia. So she really didn't come back until 7.
The Spider-Man.
So he got with somebody else, and then he got her pregnant, and they have a kid now. The day Twitter doesn't complain about something would be the exact moment I thought that is an old woman. Twitter's just so stupid, bro.
Door to door.
Okay, cool. I wanted to say thanks for always having my back, man.
Spider-Man is a fast healer.
You go.
You got it.
I want to cross-reference underground activity with buildings that could store new form. Maybe you could hack Oscorp surveillance towers, or
I'm in. It'll take a while to narrow down.
that's all right. Thanks, man. Gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out.
Nope, we're just going out. To be honest, I'm really impressed that they got this game made within 2 years. And then, like, I'm sure they had to start adding all, like, the PS5 upgrade stuff
Check the
at the end.
see if people need help.
My homie Goat Boy, watched me play some of this game, and he asked me, he's like, "Yo,
Leave a message and...
it's like, yo, is this game like in the same, like, does it have the same map as the first game?" I'm like, "Are you asking me if a Spider-Man game takes place in New York?" Because yeah, yeah, it does.
If you plug unstable new form into it,
The length of your message has exceeded this user's limit. Please hang
It's a
up.
short ass message.
call her later.
Actor breathes literally, and he's a good actor, right? Because in my opinion, everybody that has been cast in the MCU has been good for their role. Mark Ruffalo, Edward Norton, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard, fucking Lee Pace, Brie Larson, maybe not, but that's not so much of her not being able to play the role. It's just more of her being just an unpleasant person. But Jeremy Renner, even though he's kind of a weird choice, he does a good job. Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly, Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch. Everybody's been a great casting choice. Some of them are iconic. And it's like, why would you suddenly be like, I don't even know who played Aisha in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But it don't, because here's the thing, it doesn't matter because they painted her gold, right? And that's exactly what they're going to do with Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is a member of the Sovereign, and they're all gold. So he's going to be gold. Like, what? I will say I'm a bit remiss that they're adding Adam Warlock after they're done with the Infinity Stones.
Oscorp science
Because, I mean,
is closed for
he had the Mind Stone in his forehead.
That won the middle school science.
Or no, the Soul Stone? Hold on, I can't remember which stone it was. Okay, Google. Which stone does Adam Warlock have in his head? Yeah, he had the Soul Stone in his forehead. So it's like, bruh. But again, it doesn't matter. I don't personally think either of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are all that good. I feel like once the jokes wear off, which is typically like the second time that you see the movie, I feel like the plots are pretty paper thin, if we're being totally honest. Kick. Hold that. Appreciate you now. Hold this. You don't know I'm a kid. What I don't like is that some people on Twitter try to be so, like, aware and, like, so correct that they'll ignore bigger problems or be more insensitive than they're accusing the person of being. Like, and everybody was saying, like, oh, Aquafina is using a black scent in Shang-Chi, and I'm like, what's a black scent? Tell me. 'Cause I'm from the heart of the hood of Chicago, Illinois. And I don't know what a black scent is, so I would like you to enlighten me. Or like the whole thing with Chris Chan. Everybody was calling Chris Chan a he, and it's like, actually, she identifies as a woman now, or whatever. Like, her pronouns are she, her, and I'm like, look, you are drawing all of the attention away from what this person did. Personally, I don't care if this gets me canceled. I don't respect the preferences of criminals. You know? If Ted Bundy had identified as a woman, I would be calling him anyway. Because I look, bro, you're a dangerous person. I'm not gonna make an exception for you because you're crazy and weird. And like I said, dangerous. So that's just me, but whatever. Also, Chris said that he started going by she as an excuse to get closer to women. So
Can't let you go back out there. Let Krieger and the Tinkerer kill each other. Go back to being Spider-Man when the heat dies down.
What? Just hide down here? I don't get to pick and choose when I'm Spider-Man. I gotta stop Finn.
No, you gotta survive. I've been trying to teach you that, but you don't listen.
You want me to
I don't like this fight. It goes on too long and it's not fun.
Wasn't a sellout.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You were never supposed to get caught. Krieger broke our deal.
You want it back in the family. And that's the best you could do?
I saved your life
You threw me in a cell.
to protect you.
Like this is protecting me?
Damn it, Miles. I'm not gonna lose you too.
Alright, I'ma catch you.
And I'm not gonna let people die just to save my skin. You underestimated me.
Threw the shit out of his uncle.
Damn it, no. Don't fight me on this.
I don't want to, but I can't stay down here.
Then I'll do what I have to. Keep you safe.
His cloaking tech. I need the shorty.
Oh my god, it's Childish Gambino.
I'm trying to save everyone else.
True. I hope he does become the Prowler. I feel like he'll be good. Fun fact, Miles Morales is based on Childish Gambino. Well, Donald Glover, I guess. But, you know.
You think you can beat the Tinkerer? Rock them. You can.
I have to try.
Damn, he's rocking my shit.
Didn't your mentor teach you about picking your battles?
Fuck.
Go ahead of myself.
Alright. Alright, this man really about to kill me.
You don't get how the real world works. Dog eat dog.
Not if we make it better.
Supposed to be oh, okay, well I'm gonna fuck with you. damn.
Throw yourself at enemies you can't beat. Know who else did that?
Don't say his name.
You want your mom to bury you too? I won't let you.
Holograms? More tech from your buddies at Rockstone?
I attack. You can't keep up. You're naive, nephew. Still the kid looking up to Spider-Man.
No, I'm the kid who knows people are looking up to me.
Get back.
You were never gonna accept me as Spider-Man. Risk I gotta take?
You're right. I'm done letting my family die trying to play hero.
Which one's the real you? You can't counter everything.
How far will you take this? You gonna kill yourself proving you deserve that mask?
If that's what it takes. Whoa!
Stay back, nephew!
There we go. But it just goes on and on.
I know I messed up. I let you down. We're family.
Family? That didn't stop you from lying to me, manipulating me, fighting me? Being family isn't enough anymore.
Doesn't have to be like this. You, me, hating each other? That's how it happened between me and your dad. I don't want to repeat that.
I don't either. But I can't be the person you want to turn me into. I can't turn my back when people need me. I have to be better than that. Genki, my uncle just kidnapped me. Locked me up.
What? Dude, are you okay?
I had to fight him. Then I said, I told him, we're done. For good.
I'm sorry. That can't have been easy.
It's what I had to do. I'm headed to the Science Center. Call me if things get bad in Harlem.
I will. Good luck, Spider-Man.
Let's go.
Museum closed for renovation. The underground moves right in. Vin's gotta be inside.
Got him. If I can get all the snipers first, I'll be good. I can't get out. Bet. Okay. Kick. Mop. Oh my gosh. If you get uppercut that damn hard, it's like, look, bro, I'm sorry that happened to you. Splunk. All right.
They had at Gym Theater. I need to drain the generators in those shacks, which are locked and powered down. Need a new power source, like that giant spinning mobile. Yeah, this'll work. Oh yeah, this'll work. Need to wire it to the shacks. Sticky and sticky. That's one. Feeling good.
Cool. There we go. I just want to go back to when Avengers Infinity War first came out, bro.
Couple more.
Like, the level of hype that the entire world was feeling at that time. This shit was unmatched. You know, Endgame was hyped too, but Endgame just wasn't as good. It's not a bad movie,
I saw one more.
but it's just not as good as Infinity War.
Sweet. Time to break the Underground's toys.
All right. Up. Forward. I missed. Don't worry about it.
Ben, you here?
I'll take that.
She's got to be further inside.
Yeah.
Ben, come on. We need to finish this. You and me. She's got to be with our project. Down that hall. they put us?
I've got the museum map on my phone. Our project's in a special exhibit on the top floor. Can't wait to see our names on the little sign, like real scientists.
Today, Oscorp Science Center. Tomorrow, every major museum in the world.
Why he run like? That's great.
Special exhibits upstairs. There's the elevator.
We've got time to look around first.
Do you have tickets for the special exhibit?
Oh, our project is on display. Didn't think we needed tickets.
You do, and we're sold out. Can't let you go upstairs.
Thanks anyway. So we need another way in.
She said there's no more tickets.
Right, but see that door? The hallway behind it wraps around to the elevator.
Can't just break in.
We have to. They're taking down the exhibit tomorrow, and then we'll never see it. Ooh, we gotta play.
Oh, come on. It's just button mashing.
So you admit defeat?
Never.
Oh, faster!
Come on, Rocket Buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Gotcha. Found something I'm better at than you.
Not for long.
Stress the shit out of me. Fine, we'll play again. Yeah. Okay, 2-0. 2-0. I win. Bro, that shit hurt. Button mashing like that just hurts my entire fucking arm, bro. Alright. We need this.
Using a shape memory alloy, or memory metal, Oscorp scientists created this prototype of a metal that could change its shape while maintaining integrity. One day, memory metal could be used in many types of machinery, and even in your own home.
Whoa, check it out. Metal that changes shape.
I like the idea, but it looks kind of basic. Bet it could be improved.
You have to check out the door first, don't we? My ass.
Locked.
I recognize that kind of lock. If you shine a light at it,
Look at her glasses, bro. Why she got them Poindexter ass glasses on?
They won't reach.
they will if we find a way to slide something reflective under the door.
Something reflective. It'd be nice to find something mutable.
Beautiful. You mean changes shape? Look at you breaking out the fancy vocab.
Look at you breaking out the fancy vocab. I didn't realize Finn thought I was illiterate.
Hey, look.
That changes things.
Mirrors. And sticky on the back.
Perfect for tripping a light-sensitive lock.
Now we need something we could slide under the door.
We need this. But I came here. Miles!
Shape memory alloy.
Oh, Lord.
Shape on the museum map. This stuff is crazy. Think it's a metamaterial?
Must be. Wonder if it's using a...
That's it. Take it. Don't let anyone see.
Got it. Let's go.
Peter.
Oh, sorry.
All good?
I'll attach the sticker. Let's get that door open.
Look how the external tools interface directly with the command module's computer. We could recreate the idea, but with a neural interface.
It would overload our central power.
Not if we integrated it over the entire mesh from multiple entry points.
Do you think you can handle it?
We're just gonna watch this conversation take place.
Absolutely.
I'll supply the power. Well done, Peter. I couldn't do this without you. We should probably head back to the lab. We've overstayed our lunch break.
Oh, Doc, I'm so sorry, but I've got to take the afternoon off. It's an emergency.
Again? Peter, is something bigger going on? Perhaps at home? You know you can talk to me about it.
I'm fine, but I'm sorry to run out on you again.
Not at all. Work will be waiting when you get back.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm gonna follow you. Where you going, buddy? I like how they programmed an entire conversation because they knew that people would just hang around once they saw Peter. Damn. Around the corner and he disappears. What you looking at, Doc?
What I'm naming it. Genius or really, really stupid. For all your R&D needs.
Let's go.
I've got the light. Tell me when the sticker's pointed at the sensor, and I'll turn it on.
No one's looking at us yet. Gotta hurry.
Doc Ock goated. Oh yeah, Doc Ock is top 3 Spider-Man villains free. For me, it's Mysterio, Doc Ock, and Kraven the Hunter. Yeah. I like the little Easter egg reference to the first game. Cause like it's something that like makes sense. Like they're both scientists. Of course they'd be at this this event. But it's not like anybody would have been upset if they didn't show up here. But it's just it's a cool thing that they decided to do. If we go top 5, then you gotta put Green Goblin and Venom in there. Even though I don't really consider Venom a Spider-Man villain anymore, he's more just a character that's in the Spider-Man world. But, I mean, the Venom era from the late 90s to the early 2000s was a really big deal. Top 10. Scorpion, Sandman, Lizard, Vulture. Who's number 10? Tombstone, I guess? I like Tombstone. I want to put Kingpin in there, but he's more of a Marvel villain. He's not really a Spider-Man or Daredevil villain specifically. I mean, I've seen Frank Castle go after him. I've seen Moon Knight go after him. He's like Deathstroke, right? It's just like assorted characters from that universe will go up against him. Vulture's kind of lame. Absolutely. Vulture's extremely lame, but I gotta give him props because he was the first Spider-Man villain. He was really cool in Homecoming, though, but that's just because Michael Keaton is a cool guy. Michael Keaton got that swag to him. I feel like my head looks really small because I got like wide shoulders. It's like my head just looks tiny.
You gotta be in it too. You helped us get it working.
Okay, fine. Scoot over. All right.
Say alleles.
Black Cat's really good too. I respect. I love Black Cat. I hope she has a bigger role in the next game. But if you ask me, Peter should be with either her or Gwen Stacy over Mary Jane. I just have never really liked Mary Jane all that much. Especially in the movies. She got on my nerves at every possible turn.
Finn, you need to know.
I'm done listening to you.
There's some fast reflexes for a mere mortal. I need Gwen in the next game? Absolutely. Not even just regular Gwen. Spider-Gwen. She's really big now. I didn't like her at first, because I didn't really understand what that whole thing was with Gwen coming back as, like, Gwenpool, Gwenom, and Spider-Gwen. I was like, what's the point of all that shit? And while I still don't really understand it, I've read a little bit of Ghost Spider, and she's pretty cool, so. At some point, yeah. I mean, if there's not room for her in the next game, that's fine. But I would like a Spider-Verse game. You know, we have Peter, we have Miles. We could very easily tackle the Clone Saga in one of the games. Because I don't think it needs to stop at a trilogy. You know what I mean? I think they can just make as many games as they need to. Across the PS5 to the PS6. However long it takes.
This is my favorite museum.
But yeah. I mean, you know, Marvel comics are weird. So like I said, I'll never really understand why there was so much Gwen stuff going on. But Ghost Spider herself is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Verse movie. No Way Home is also coming out. I don't know. I'm skeptical about that movie. I'm just very nervous. By the way, I'm super hyped to see Kraven the Hunter in the next game. I'm he's one of those characters that I'm very disappointed that he hasn't been in a movie yet. And I'm very upset that Sony is just making a solo Kraven movie with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Like, they got lucky with, they got lucky with Venom. It ended up being a pretty decent movie, and it was successful. Successful enough for a sequel, right? And so they think that they can just do that with random characters like Morbius and Kraven. Doc Ock, Goblin, Mysterio, Kraven, Rhino, Vulture, Electro. Shit! Take out Tombstone, put in Electro. I completely forgot about him. Sandman, Venom. Not sure about the last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's hard to say, you know? Because there's so many great villains. But like there's obviously like a different echelon for the best. I like Beetle. He's cool. I like Molten Man. I like the Jackal. Ah! I like the Jackal. Shit. I would say Carnage, but he's not really a Spider-Man villain anymore. He's just a Venom villain. It's tough. It's tough to decide. But it's like, you can't just take Morbius and expect to make another damn near billion-dollar movie. You know what I mean? And as much as I love Kraven the Hunter, he only works in Spider-Man stories. That Kraven's getting some love. Him and Zero, at least top 5. Absolutely. Those two are goated. I love Kraven because he's just, well, him and Mysterio, like, they don't have powers. They're like, fuck a Spider-Man. This is what I'm about to do. Like, they could both go down in one hit. Sometimes Kraven has powers, but I typically don't prefer that. But usually if they're putting him in a game, they give him powers. Like they did in Spider-Man 3 and Shattered Dimensions. Which I understand, because it's a game and you're fighting him. So it's better if he can, like, put up a better fight. But personally, I don't know. I mean, if I can beat up on the Vulture and he doesn't go down in one hit, then more interesting than Vulture and Electro. Yeah. Rhino's never really been that interesting to me. I like him, and I think that if you're going to do the Sinister Six, he needs to be there. Well, sometimes, I guess. It doesn't really matter. If you ask me, the Sinister Six has to have Sandman, Electro, and Dr. Octopus. The other three are negotiable. I typically like Lizard, Mysterio, and Kraven. That's my ideal Sinister Six, but as long as you have Doc Ock, Sandman, and Electro, you can have whoever else you want. But I see Rhino in there a lot, so it's fine. But personally, I've just never really found Rhino to be like all that interesting when it comes to Spider-Man villains. Because he's really like one note, you know what I mean? Lizard's last in the top 10. Yeah. Like, it's hard to, like, on the spot think of, like, all the Spider-Man villains, but Lizard's great. I was very disappointed with how he was handled in, the Amazing Spider-Man movie. I don't hate The Amazing Spider-Man. I only saw the first one, but I don't hate it. I think Andrew Garfield did a good job with the script he was given. But I think the Lizard was the worst part of that movie because, yo, I appreciate the follow. Lizard was the worst part of that movie because he's not evil, and they turn him into just a regular old fucking Saturday morning cartoon comic book villain. He's like, oh, I'll turn all of New York into lizards. That's not the Lizard. That's not Kurt Connors. Another thing that might happen in the next game is we might actually be getting the Lizard because Kurt Connors has been the Lizard before in this universe. You know from the backpacks in the first game. And he's helping to work on Venom. Or on Harry, rather. So it's possible that since they're doing like DNA science or whatever, that he could become the Lizard again. I would like to see that. I would like to see Sandman. You know? Because the first game had what? Tombstone, the Sinister Six, Shocker, and Kingpin. So that's 10 villains, and then you get Hammerhead, so 11. Second game Venom, Green Goblin's possible, Kraven's a definite. Like, they need to, like, stuff it a bit more. How do I not have more viewers? It's just, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I'm streaming at the same time as a lot of other people. So, like, if somebody follows me and, like, Lupo or something like that, then they're probably watching Lupo. It's no big deal. Like, I have a lot of, like, because of what I play, I might have a lot of viewers in common with Dado Doya or Rhyme Style, so they're probably watching Dado or Rhyme right now. And I'm also just, like, not playing a very popular game at the moment. But I don't really give a fuck about none of that. As long as I just have a few people that I can constantly, like, expect to be here. Because earlier, some of my regular viewers are here, but they're still in school, so they gotta go to bed. So I'm like, it's whatever, I respect that. But, like, I don't know. Because I don't really stream for the notoriety aspect of it or anything like that. I just enjoy it. Punch, hold that. Kick. I wake up in the morning and I step outside. Kick. Bitch. Bitch. Damn. I punched her so hard she bounced off the air. Shit. Okay. Punch. Oh, that was a kick, my bad. Hold that. Kick. Oh my god. Her whole skeletal system. I didn't mean to put him on the other roof. I just wanted to knock him off. Brother. Man's immortal. But yeah, it usually depends on, like, the time of day I'm streaming, what I'm playing, all that stuff, like, impacts how many people show up, but it's whatever. Oh. You can manipulate the mods and stuff to get focused so fast. Yeah. Yeah. I played the first game so much, I had my own systems. This game breaks so much on PS5. I try to be patient because it's like the first PS5 game, but like, holy shit. I've had so many errors in the last portion of the game, on both the PS4 and the PS5, actually. Key up! I wish he had more gadgets. Like, I hope that Miles has a better selection of gadgets in the next game. Because, like, just off of being able to use, like, impact webbing and trip mines and web bombs and shit like that, just, ow! Off the strength of that alone, I prefer the first game by a lot. Like, I like swinging through the city as Miles more, but everything else, the first game is better in my opinion. Especially the story. Yeah. And there's been a couple patches, so it's just, like, interesting. I don't know. It's not a huge deal. Fuck. Ah! Ah! Peter had much better gadgets, but Miles... Yeah. Like, if I just feel like swinging through the city, I'll boot up this game. But if I just want to, beat the shit out of some folks, I'll boot up the first game. Another advantage that this game has is, like, when you're doing, like, the bases, like the Roxxon Labs and the underground hideouts, you can actually stealth the whole time. Which you can't do when you're doing the bases in the first game. At a certain point, you just get detected and you just gotta start fighting. So I hope that they carry that over from this game to the next. What the fuck was that? Fuck going on? Kick. Bro, what school you go to, bruh? Why won't you? Why won't you go down? Go down! Anyway. Needless to say, I keep a check. Yeah. I always forget that I can turn invisible in this game.
Can you guys make a break for it? Who's that? Someone there? Guys! Listen, hey. We need to get out of here. I can only carry some of you.
Alright. Needless to say, I keep a check. She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits, nah, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I keep a check. She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits, nah, baby, I'm a wreck.
Get out of here, young blood! You've got more important things to do.
That's no preference, but yeah, but that's kind of like, it's got like, I don't like to compare the games in that way because Miles has only been around for what, 10 years now, but Peter came out in what, 1968. So like, even with the 49 suits that are in the first game, there's still way more suits that you could use in the next game. I don't know how many of them are gonna spill over. I guess we'll just have to see. Monk. Just rock my shit.
What you're doing?
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, more to choose from. Yeah, but I only ever use like 6. I use the Far From Home suit, both of the Scarlet Spider suits, the Last Stand suit, the 2099 suit, and I don't know. I use the dark suit every so often just because I want to feel like I'm wearing the black suit. My favorite boss fights, the Dr. Octopus fight is my number 1 in both of the games. Dr. Octopus fight is great. Behind that, I really like the second Mr. Negative fight. And then I would say this fight, but it's another one that just goes on way too fucking long. I don't like it that much. Like, I'll tell you exactly at what point this fight overstays its welcome. Well, when we get there, I guess.
I can't let you stop me.
I almost have the platinum in this game again, but I don't know how, I have to like, whatever. It's hard to explain. Ow!
Destroying the plaza. Tearing down Krieger's monument.
Miles! Fix your aim, bro. Fuck's sake.
Who fed you that? Krieger?
Fuck's sake.
Get down here. Too slow, Miles.
The more weapons you build, the more I'll destroy.
Oh, I can keep this up all day, Miles.
Why won't you listen to me?
Krieger couldn't change the reactor.
Ow.
Smart. He's smart enough. Let me stop this. The Finn I knew cared more about protecting people than punishing them.
It's the same thing. Holograms? Really? Give me
You love floating debris.
Please, Finn. I'm telling you the truth.
That's a first.
I shouldn't have lied to you about getting into the underground. If I could go back,
You can't.
This one, Prowler and Doc Ock. Ah! My Venom dash got interrupted. This game.
I don't want to fight. We'll talk. After I disable the reactor.
Yeah, I do really like the Prowler in this game. I kind of miss the Hobie Brown Prowler, but Aaron Davis Prowler is just as good, so it's not a big deal. It's a price to pay for having Peter and Miles in the same universe, I guess. He's contacting me. I've also grown a lot fonder of Miles in the last like 4 years, because I did not like him in the Ultimate Universe, at least not at first. No, nigga. Ooh, you thought you had some speed to you. It is helping. That's how I lived. Ow. You sucker punched me, dumbass. It's not the same thing. Terrible typo. It'd be like that. My ribcage.
Oh, hey, Battle Royale, my favorite.
See, I feel like Miles needs more of his own villains.
We're gonna be just fine if this building blows. Hell, we'll be fine if all of Harlem blows. I mean, do you have any idea what kind of insurance we've got? Being the victims of a terrorist attack? Forget Roxxon Plaza. Come in.
Oh, help!
Roxxon City. All right, later, kid.
Fuck's sake. Frames! It's right about here that I felt like the fight had gone on too long. This is stage 3. Or phase 3, I guess. Not gonna make it easy for you, Miles. It sucks, right? Because like when oh fuck my health. When Finn died in this game, I was like, man, I'm supposed to be sad, but I'm just really fucking not.
How can you defend his murderer? I'm not, but I can't sacrifice Harlem to take down Krieger. That's not what I'm doing. It is, even if
Ooh, 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 woo.
please, Finn, I'm telling you the truth. Why can't you just
God damn, but yeah, Miles needs more of his own villains, and I think he'll be straight. But then again, I mean, Scarlet Spider doesn't exactly have any of his own villains either.
you heard Krieger? The only people you're hurting are the ones in Harlem. Krieger was lying.
Do it.
I gave you every chance to hold these nuts. Ow, my fingers.
Don't make me kill you. You can't win. Why do you keep fighting?
That nigga! And it's at this point that I was like, yes, the fight has gone on entirely too fucking long. I didn't dodge that? That's crazy. Damn! She got a mean curveball. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I punched her out of frame. I'm in the wall. You're not concerned about the fact that they're just trying to assassinate you? Relax. Relax. But yeah, phase 4, that was a bit much. Just a little bit much. Facts. I didn't even mean to do that. You knocked me out of the arena. Damn, bruh. It's like I'm doing this fight. I'm like, bro, Finn is a mere mortal. Miles, just hit her a little harder. Maybe it's because I've done. Ow! Shit! Maybe it's because I've done this fight like 6 times. I wish I could tell you how I just got hit, but hey, we're done. Maybe it's because I've done this fight like 6 times, but like everything that she does just has gotten so old. Needless to say, I keep her check. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no you. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason so true. Oh, every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn around. Fighting for my trust, so you won't back down. Maybe I should put the correct suit on. What do you guys think? Yeah. Miles has a big ass head. Being kind of bad though. Yeah, she's cute. She's just too young for me. She fine. Goodness gracious, this man fiending for that Finn. No September is over, so here I am. I respect that. Watch this, watch this. The raw speed that I've got. Watch this, watch this. Gotta do it again. My elbow, bro. Boom. This entire thing is predicated on a misunderstanding of what his Venom Strike actually is. And it's the same in the movie. Neither the movie nor the game actually got his Venom powers correct. But hey, works for me. Lightning powers are cool anyway, so I'll take it, I guess.
What are you?
Just let go. Let go.
It was funny because I saw Finn didn't have to die here. Well, okay, right? Because I saw somebody on TikTok that was like, why didn't she just like jump up really high and then throw him? And it's like, okay, but she would have to throw the shit out of him to get out of that blast radius, and then she was gonna fall just as far as Miles did, and she's a mere mortal, so she would have died anyway. Like her chances of like surviving that were very low. Although I will admit, I don't like when they just kill characters off so that they don't have to like face responsibility for their actions. It's like, hey, you still did something crazy. But lucky for you, the script decided that you get to die here instead of dealing with it. Needless to say, I keep a check. Who would have caught her because he's sipping for her? I mean, does he look in the position to do any catching of anybody right now? Man can barely move. He's so young.
You did good, Spider-Man.
The young boy is capable of many things to impress his girl. True.
He's ours, Spider-Man.
Now, Rio Morales, she could get it, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry, I'm like this.
Come on, those are clearly deep fakes. They're deep fakes. You understand me? Do you have any idea who I am? I will own you.
Yeah, we know who you
I will
are.
own you. Do you hear me?
Here we go. Why did Miles have that much heart for Harlem after just moving there? It is weird that like they just took Brooklyn and turned it into Harlem, but I mean, he still can't let any part of the city that he's protecting get blown up. Come from, yeah, we did it. City on my back, I'm committed. Yeah, we made it. I mean, it's the same as like, because Peter, you know, he lived in Queens for a while before he moved to like an apartment in Manhattan. But like, if somebody was gonna destroy Hell's Kitchen, well, Daredevil would probably handle that. But like, if somebody's gonna blow up like the Upper West Side, he'd probably still be very pressed about not letting that happen.
Still can't get over that suit. So cool.
Gotta be me.
Yeah, you do.
I wish I knew how to trigger that glitch where Peter just doesn't have a jaw. It just goes from his nose to his neck. Again, saving it, but he's so proud of Harlem. Yeah. I guess, I don't know.
They saw us as disposable.
He's been here.
All of Harlem.
I mean, he still goes to school in Brooklyn, so I don't know.
Part of our job is making sure they can't get away with it.
We'll add it to the Spider-Man oath.
Go time? Go time.
I screenshot this moment every time it comes up. Thank you. It's so good. Guess I'll leave that to the writers who are paid to be creative. Fair enough, yeah. Copyrighted music. We are Venom. Oh shit! Whoops. I hope Venom is playable in the next game like he was in Ultimate Spider-Man. Especially because it's not going to be Eddie.
Vitals are good. Circulatory system healthy. Brain activity normal. He's been in there long enough. Mr. Osborn, I understand he's your son, but his disease could... Kurt. But we may be underestimating the potential danger.
I said, get him out! Now!
All right. Yo, Shaw.
Hey, Mom.
Thanks, game.
You busy?
Not too busy. What's going on?
I just left Trinity Church. And I was thinking about...
I'm not crazy about this suit. Woke with this one though.
Tell me about it.
She saved
Harry gonna be Venom is kind of crazy. I mean, he's been Venom before. He's also been Green Goblin, Hobgoblin. You know, it's just like
seeing what happened to Rick.
it's interesting that they're cutting out like the Green Goblin arc.
Take your
I'm sure they're gonna do the Goblin at some point. He's the Green Goblin. You gotta. Which is probably why he survived in the first game, but I don't think that we're going to be dealing with Venom and Green Goblin in the same game, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
You don't need to make a judgment on Finn's life, mijo. Or her death. Just remember who she was, and why you loved her.
You always know what to say.
That's my job.
Okay.
Call me back.
So, hopefully I remember how to do this correctly. Fuck. It's so hard to do. Norman's almost too old. Yeah, but I mean he with the goblin fuck. With the goblin serum, I'm sure his age won't be that much of a problem.
Backlog after being away for a few
Oh, okay.
No rest for the Spider-Man?
Nope.
What am I doing wrong?
Gonna be swinging behind you, constantly looking over your
We're gonna figure this out together.
trust you. And I have some stuff I should take care of.
Like what?
What am I not doing correctly?
Freelancing with the Bugle was great, but I'd like something steady.
Have you thought about teaching? You're pretty good at it.
Do I need to let? Oh, I need to let go of R2.
No. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Fuck! I let go too early. So, we're gonna get this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're playing something else? Uh. You have the remaster, but you still need to play it. I mean, honestly, gameplay-wise, it's no better, and in some ways, it's worse. In some ways, it is worse. Oh yeah, I need to beat this game again for the platinum trophy. It was to go on PS4. Yeah, but it. Oh yeah, I wear this suit too a lot. It does not hold up very well. The only reason, if we're being honest, the only reason that they made a remaster is so that people that were playing it on PS5 could get used to Peter's new face. That's all. Which they could have patched in Peter's new face. And it would not have been a big deal. How's it worse? It breaks a lot more. I keep clipping through walls and getting trapped. There's been times where, like, hit detection just completely breaks.
Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
Also, the lighting is like... Okay, right, like, there's a new lighting engine, right? And that's cool and everything. But it also just, like, makes photo... What the hell happened to that mailbox? Physics! But, like, it makes it harder to take good selfies in the game, which I guess isn't that big a deal. I play a lot of PS4 exclusives. Let's see. Oh my fuck. I keep trying to treat the 5 like it's a 4. 1, 2, 3, but not really. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just what I have installed. 10. 11, 12. What's happening to my brain right now? 13. 14. I know that this isn't technically one. 15. But it's like the 20-year celebration version was PS4 exclusive, so 16. My brain is shitting itself. So I've played most of the ones that are important. 17, 18, unfortunately. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. I've been playing me some PlayStation games. I'm very loyal to PlayStation. Hold that. Damn. So I gotta play Death Stranding. Ghost of Tsushima was definitely my game of the year 2020. Probably my favorite PlayStation game of all time. It's hard to say, because some of the older games... Look at how tight his ass is. Anyway. Horizon's great, too. Like, it stands right next to it. I don't know. PlayStation games are just good. Because, like... There's so much range to them.
Might have been too optimistic.
There is one suit in this game that I have on PS4 that I don't have on PS5, and it's the ESU suit because I don't feel like doing all the 50 secret photos again. That shit was exhausting.
All units report of an assault. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
I just tried to use Venom, I'm not gonna lie to you. Come the fuck. I couldn't dodge. couldn't imagine switching back to Xbox. There's just nothing there. If people just people get stuck in things a lot more on PS5. They're both stuck in the wall in the same fucking way. They're right hands. This didn't happen back on the last gen. But yeah, like people that prefer Xbox, sure, but people that act like Xbox is like objectively superior, no. It's like PS4 game, you mean playable movie? I'm like, excuse me. You're PS2, PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, PS4, PS5. That's exactly how I was. I was born with a PS1 in the house because my dad had one. And so a lot of my first ever video game experiences are from the PS1. My brother, who I did not grow up with, had an N64, and I got to visit him pretty frequently. So I got to play like Majora's Mask. That was the first ever Zelda game I ever played. Played like Mario 64. But then some time goes on, and I get a PS2. I had a couple PS2s actually, including the one that I currently own. I have had 5 different PS2s. I played a lot of PS3, but I never had one. I got a 360 because it was cheaper, and there were more games on it that I wanted to play, and it worked better. Like both, okay, if we're being honest, the original 360 and the original PS3 both had a lot of issues at launch, but the 360 worked better. And the games that were on both platforms looked better, because a lot of developers didn't really know how to use the PS3's hardware yet. I eventually got around to playing all the really important PS3 games, but it took a while. And then I got a job, saved me a little money, stacked it up, you feel me? Bought me a PS4. And then I struggled for 10 months to get a PS5, but I eventually got this out. I'm asked frequently by my friends if it's worth it. My answer tends to be kind of. Because the bundle that I bought was like $760 something. With tax, it ended up being like $800. Is it worth spending that much money? Especially because the bundle came with a game I already played? I don't know. But, you know, it's not that big a deal. Like, if you have that money, then sure. But at the same time, there's not a whole lot that you can play on this console at the moment. And the storage is abysmal. Like, there's no excuse for the storage to be so bad. Ow. Oh yeah, I turned this off, so I'm good. You know what's funny? Because Yuri Lowenthal voices Sasuke in the English dub of Naruto/Boruto, and he's, you know, Peter Parker, if they do the... Oh shit, they gave him his talons. I have never noticed that. Gave him his talons. Which is also true for... for the 2099 suit. Anyway, if they do the Clone Saga at any point, and they have Kane, I wonder what voice Yuri is going to do for the character. I imagine it will pretty much just be Sasuke. Hold that. Thank you. See that guy just come out of that truck? Stuff like that is why I say the remastered is worse. That makes me, I completely forgot what I was gonna say actually. What the fuck just happened? Anyway. At driving school? Expert driving school. Interesting.
All units be advised, break-in in progress. Officers needed in the East Village.
Bro, if I was Spider-Man, I would absolutely hope the next game isn't co-op. A lot of people are upset that it's I don't think they've said whether or not it's going to be. I imagine it's not.
You guys don't look like locksmiths. And my collection is complete.
See? Stuff like that is why I prefer this one. Look how easily I just handled that. Miles can't. He just doesn't have the tools. Yeah. Stop acting like you're still my sensei. Go ahead and try something if you'd like. I'm itching to kill you. Teterboro, JFK. What's the other one? Newark. There's a fourth one. I can't remember what it's called. Hold that.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Why was he immune to my shit? Here. Can I please get this game to do shit that I'm asking it to? Appreciate it. I think we'd ruin it. Yeah. All I care about is being able to, like, because what I think it should be is that, like, you have a certain few missions where you have to play as Peter, and a certain few where you have to play as Miles, and then some where you can choose. That's what I want. Personally. I also would like a significantly longer game, because, like, this one can be beaten in, like, 16 hours. I want the next one to be something like 25 hours. I feel like that's fair.
Need officers to respond to a car crash. Civilians are trapped. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
I've got you.
Do you think we'll heavy switch in free roam? Yo, being able to switch in free roam would be great, like a GTA 5 type of system. It's like, you know what? I feel like being Miles today, or I feel like being Peter today. That would be great. Because they both have their perks, you know what I mean? So like it makes sense to be able to choose between which one you want to be, because there's pluses and minuses to them both. Okay. But I want Ben, I want Gwen, I want Kane, I want Miguel. I know all, like, everybody's suit except for Gwen is in these games. See that car face to that other car? Stuff like that was not a thing on PS4. Yeah, Miguel, Ben, Kane, Gwen. Fuck going on? Bro, get out of the street. Bro, get out of the street. How y'all doing? Hey. How's it go? Oh my god. I have no idea what I just kicked, but how's it going?
Hot stuff coming through.
Hey. What if you could see the other Spider-Man swinging? That would be great. It could be a procedural thing, I guess. Like, every so often, like, if you're in Harlem as Peter, you just see Miles. What do you mean, help? What happened? what I'm excited for is that Wolverine game, though, because that could be anything. I don't expect it to be an open world game, because it's Wolverine. He doesn't really have traversal options like that outside of the fucking motorcycle he sometimes has. I want like a Devil May Cry type of like linear, like combo focused type of game. But I need that shit to be rated M. And I need it to have copious amounts of blood and gore. Because if we're being honest, the Wolverine movie sucked, but the game that was based on that movie was not bad. Wolverine shouldn't be open world. Agreed. I would like some other X-Men to show up in it. Oh, never mind. I want to see Cyclops just because Logan and Scott have a very specific rivalry. But it only really makes sense if Jean is there. So I would like to see those two. You don't, it doesn't, because you don't want it to turn into an X-Men game. So I don't think you should have any more than 3 other X-Men show up. If you need a third one, X-23, I guess. But I mean, you know, she is also Wolverine. Yeah. Shoot the glass. Thank you. Now it's not me. Stick. 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 Kick. Why didn't you get stuck to the... Nigga. Cameo, maybe. A Deadpool Easter egg. You know what? I'd say give him a whole boss fight. Those two characters are intrinsically linked by the Weapon X program. So, like, I want to see Omega Red, Sabretooth, and... Okay, Omega Red, Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, and Deadpool. Because they're all Weapon X, so they should all be there, I think. Maybe they could use the opportunity to clear up that, because a lot of people think that for some reason Deadpool has a stronger healing factor than Wolverine's. And it's like, no, Deadpool has Wolverine's healing factor. It's from his DNA. Only thing is, Wolverine's body is ravaged by age and disease. So his healing just isn't that fast. But if he was young and scrappy like Wade is, he'd heal just as fast. Also, if he didn't have an adamantium skeleton poisoning his bloodstream at all times. Stick. Yeah.
If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
The fucking sun, bro. Why is it always dusk? Can't you change that, actually? At, like, the research stations. Shit.
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt. I think that debris is trapping someone inside that car.
I would also like to see the Hulk in the game, just because, like, you know, Wolverine was introduced in a Hulk comic as an enemy. And, you know, the two of them have gone at it multiple times. Like, Wolverine and the Hulk fighting is just, like, Tuesday afternoon, you feel me? Alright.
I've got them. Stay calm. There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris.
I don't know. There's just, like, there's so much that could be done with that game. Because, like, with the next Spider-Man game, you know most of what to expect. You know, like more of what you love in this game. A couple new villains, couple new mechanics. You know, some new dynamic systems, but it'll overall pretty much be the same type of game as this and Miles Morales. But the Wolverine game could be anything. And you know, there's also a God of War game coming out next year. Fighting games are very predictable too. Yeah. It just comes with the territory of, like, knowing the characters really well. Like, as soon as I found out that he worked for Octavius, I was like, well, that's not gonna go too well for him. But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it can create, like, anticipation. Because it's like when Far From Home was coming out, right? I remember a bunch of people were upset because it looked like Mysterio had actual powers, like he could actually do magic, like Doctor Strange. It's like, oh, Mysterio shouldn't have powers. I'm like, except yeah, I did not. Only when she coughed up blood did I expect her to die. But the entire rest of the game, I was like, oh, she's gonna be fine, right? But then the plague got unleashed on the city. Frames. Oh my gosh, why is the game freaking out? Shit, man. What am I thinking about? Oh, yeah. There's always backup. Sorry. Forgot about you guys.
I guess this is what they call organized crime.
It's getting me to my nerves. Why is this person on the ground? This man got here asleep. Okay. 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 That's gonna go up very slowly. My voice is dying on me. Bitch. Appreciate you now. Anyway. Yeah, I was like, do you guys not know shit about Mysterio? He's just resting. Yeah, he's tired. It's been a long day for him. I was like, do you guys not know shit about Mysterio? He's lying. It's what he does. It's all about it's all about the theatrics. And you know what's funny about two of my top 3 favorite Spider-Man villains being Kraven and Mysterio? They were both dead when I was born. I think. Kraven definitely was. I don't know if Mysterio was dead by the time I was born, but by the time I was like started actually reading comics, I read Guardian Devil, which is a Daredevil story. And Mysterio dies. And Kraven is still dead. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't really keep up too well on modern comics, Marvel or DC, because I think they both suck for different reasons. But as far as I know, Kraven is still deceased. But Mysterio's back, so that's cool. Ah. There's just never a dull moment in this game. Kick. Hold this. Hold this. Look at how his lenses look in the night, bruh. Shit is so cool. It is badass as hell. My favorite thing to do in this game. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. The truth like death comes for everyone. Boom, 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 boom. Look at these. I'm a bubbles coming. It was creeping and I come around, trying to in your face. Face it. Let it resonate. But I bet it would you shiver, make a shiver. Do it faster, makes us stronger, more than ever. Riding on my feathers, I can lead you through the patterns we all follow. Afterglow. We gon' have a good time waving by and by. We gon' have a good time waving by and by. Oh, we found fun over there. We found fun. We gon' have a good time. I'll take you to the sun. All the way. The sun. All the way. I'll take you to the sun. All the way. The sun. All the way. Crazy all night. I can never dodge those fucking bullets. Riding on your feathers, I can see us through the starry night, our shadows. High above the floor, like two demons trying to find a brighter soul. I'll take you to the sun, all the way. The sun, all the way. I'll take you to the sun, all the way. The sun, all the way. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick. If I can. Waving by and yeah. That's the type of shit I would do. Oh, and the crime is over. I took too long. That's the type of shit I would be doing too if I was Spider-Man, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Good time, good time, good time, time. Riding on your feathers, lying on the floor. Riding on your feathers, lying on. How the fuck did they get all the way up there? These niggas were determined. What I wouldn't give for Venom Jump. To the sun, all the way. My shoulder itches. Hold on. Damn. I've never seen that happen, actually. I'm the walrus. Yeah. I'll just let these 3 songs play out. I'm very glad there's no fall damage in this game. Rock. Robot rock. 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 Ooh! That's fine. Rock. Robot rock. Rock. Robot rock. Bored as hell.
These guys have an impressive social circle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, camera. There used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Okay. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh, the more I get of you, the fuck's sake. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom. I've always thought that that lyric in particular was sus. I'm like, what are you talking about, Seal? What do you mean by that? Ba-ba-dee-ya, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-dee-ya. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my Why are people clipping through vehicles? Baby, to me, because I feel like this version of the game has this problem where, like, once the object is no longer being used, it no longer has permanence. That when it snows, my ow become large and the light that you shine. Did I play Detroit Become Human? I did. A kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels. Yeah, yeah. Your rose is in bloom. I thought it was very pretentious and also too cowardly to actually have the conversation that it's trying to, like, start. I think it asks a question and leaves absolutely no room for discussion and forces you to accept the answer that it gives you. Shit! But if you play it incorrectly, which it's another thing that, like, it's a choice-based game that has a very specific way that you're supposed to play it. If you play it incorrectly, I think it's really funny. It's funny to hear Mr. Krabs say fuck. Babe. I was not even paying attention to the song anymore. Won't you tell me it's unhealthy, babe? I personally thought that out of all the major games that that studio has made, so like Heavy Rain, Fahrenheit, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human, I think Beyond Two Souls is the best one. Ooh, more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Damn, bro, that's all this game is. Once you beat the story, this is all it has. Infamous Second Son. I really like it, but it's not the best Infamous game. I would like Infamous to come back though, but I mean Sucker Punch seems to be busy with Ghost, so. But yeah, I really like it. It was a pretty strong early PS4 exclusive title. I think it helped it out because at the beginning of the PS4's life, it did not have much going on, which is also true for the PS5. This thing's been out for. Do you see that sidestep? It's been out for 11 months and there's just it has no life. Ah, his ribs.
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Hey. I have Robot Rock twice. Why do I have Robot Rock twice? What the hell I do? We'll keep the Human After All one, I guess. You never played an Infamous game? It's not a bad place to start. I guess you wonder where I've been. Fair enough. I searched to find it love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. I'm not doing that one. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some of these suits are just ass ugly. No, I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. This suit does look slightly different in the new movie. I love how it looks though. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I want to sing this song at my wedding. So I have to like live that long and get married. So that's asking a lot already. Alright, I'll catch you next time. I'm probably about to end stream here pretty soon anyway. I didn't even mean to be live this long. I was just trying to kill some time. Let's be naked Spider-Man. Yeah. It's worth it for it's worth getting the platinum trophy for. my favorite application of it is, you know, that cutscene where you're at MJ's house and like it's like, oh, something happened at Oscorp or whatever. So he's about to leave out the window, and MJ's like, "Did you leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?" I love wearing this suit during that cutscene because yes, he really did leave his clothes on the kitchen floor. I just tried to use Venom again. Holy shit! I didn't mean to do that, but hey.
You're not good at breaking or entering? Maybe don't pull a B&E.
Tall ass building. Everything I want is all the way up there. It's fucking hilarious. Brian Intahar's a smart man.
All units, 1010 narcotic sale report.
Shit, bruh.
Officers near no Lita, please report.
Hold that.
How do I say this? Last year didn't work out so well for me. 2018. Well, yeah, I'm a fucking kamikaze crashing into everything. You beat me, Islamic Nazi.
That means there is no such thing. I've been going for your jugular, so scratchy dug alert. Wedgie in my underwear, the whole bedsheet in my comforter. Suck up in my rectal crack. This my kiss respectful ass. You collaborative effort raps. I have never said his rap. Accepting crap and ruined your welcome mat. So spit that shit from the heart. You didn't write like you wrote it. I don't recognize this building being in the game. Smash into everyone, crash into everything. Fact 2017, back on everyone. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm tired. I'm gonna figure out something else to do. Fuck, man. I've had this thing for 2 months and I don't know how to use it.